How's it going, everyone? I've got a gameplay video for you today that is breaking from my normal cadence. I've just worked through all the Wave 1 stuff, but I don't think I've got enough time to do a complete wave before I want to start doing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff when that comes out. I've still got a strategy video that I'm working on that should be coming out soon. So I'm going back and redoing one of the matchups where I thought I made a somewhat significant rules mistake, which is the Venom scenario. I have a video on my channel already where I played Spider-Ham against that scenario. I think I made a rules mistake, but I also want to free up Spider-Ham for perhaps a more difficult scenario. As you may know, my channel goal is to beat every scenario in the game on heroic difficulty using a different hero. And so I sort of want to save the very best heroes for the very hardest scenarios. I still enjoy using heroes against the same wave as heroes against scenarios in the same wave as when they were released. So I'm using Miles here, and Miles in particular has a good mechanism for dealing with all of the massive boosted overkill attacks that Venom can get, which that he has pretty good access to tough statuses through his spider camouflage ability. So this deck, it's a leadership ally deck. It's got a couple things of note going on, though. First of all, it's a slightly more Peter Parker upgradey style. High priority to get him out early. Then I hope to put a reinforced suit on him because his activations are so powerful. Sidearm will help him really close out the game against Venom Stage 3, which has Retaliate. Got one copy of Lead from the Front and 2 copies of Command Team. Hopefully these together will allow me to push a lot of damage on the closing turn of the game. Ideally not even needing to take a large boosted attack back from Venom. Command Team to ready Spider-Man, even if it's not like a positive value thing, just the tempo to end the game on that final turn could be really valuable. Lead from the front, there'll be enough activations between the allies and Peter readying Miles over and over again that should help us push a ton of damage. Other than that, we've got some of the staple allies, Ghost Spider, Moon Girl, of course, for any champion or genius character, always a great play. Trying out here, I don't always play Agent 13, but she's a crazy efficient card. It just doesn't always work for our deck to play her after she attacks or thwarts ready a shield support. And so Jefferson Davis is a shield support, not the strongest one. I've got Helicarrier in here as well to be readied by that. Command Team could even be readied by that for just absolutely catastrophic final turn. But I mean, Jefferson Davis is a nice fallback if we don't have a resource, if we don't have something to spend that resource on, or we don't want to use Command Team yet. Otherwise, there we go. We've got 3 Make the Call. Obviously, just a staple here. Go for Champions, a staple. Try and face the past. Miles has got Prowler, who is not trivially easy to defeat, but I think that on average, face the past is still worth it. The 3 cards we draw are maybe about what it takes to kill Prowler, so a one resource to ready, that's a reasonable exchange, I think. Suit up to help find Spider-Man plus one of these upgrades on an early turn. Anyways, that's what we're going with. Like I said, Spider-Man, good matchup against Venom because of his ability to get tough statuses. Spider-Man kind of can trivialize some matchups with how much stunning and confusing he can do, but Venom is steady, so that will at least it'll be an interesting matchup there where we get so many statuses, but the villain is steady, so it'll kind of even out to about where stuns and confuses are in any other normal game. And we'll see how that goes. Let's get into the game. All right, I'm not going to give my detailed scenario breakdown like I do for most of my videos because this is a rematch of a scenario I've already played. If you're dying to see the Venom cards laid out, you can go check out that video. Should have the link in the description. But things to note, Venom gets boost cards when we attack and damage him. We've got the Bell Tower, where we can put damage there instead of Venom. If it gets up to 3 counters, we flip it, increases all damage Venom would take by 1. And then if Venom would damage us, we remove counters from the bell tower instead. So in practice, we will basically always flip that bell tower before putting damage into Venom, since it probably increases our total damage anyways, but having the damage prevention is nice, especially given Venom's tendency to attack us with overkill. Turn 1, really going to be looking for a way to clear Tooth and Nail right away. This is set up by Venom Stage 2. 8th threat, got a hazard icon, so definitely want to clear it if we can. Got a lot of ways we can do it in this deck, so don't need to get super lucky, but that is what we will mulligan for. Okay, so didn't get any of the best stuff right away, but Suit Up is good, especially with Power in All of Us. We could Suit Up for Moon Girl right away. That just gives us a lot of draws to hit either Spider-Man Peter Parker or a swing in, which would help us finish off Tooth and Nail. I might keep one more mental resource to make sure I can draw 3 with Moon Girl, but it might be a fairly safe bet that I draw one anyways. I'm already looking 1 card deeper if I just mulligan 1 more card. I'm going to mulligan 3. Hey, and there's a swing in. And even got to make the call. So, as good as Moon Girl is, no, I probably don't have enough resources to do. I could do Spider-Man and swing in instead of Moon Girl, because Suit Up, Spider-Man, Power plus the other card I get for Spider-Man, swing in. So if I get Moon Girl, three for Moon Girl, the upgrade left over, draw 3 more cards. I could do so much more stuff, but then I don't have Spider-Man in play. Well, I think it's important to have a blocker this turn as well. So let's go Suit Up for Moon Girl. I'm going to do Moon Girl and Sidearm. Oops. Sidearm being slightly less important to play this first time through the deck. Flip to Hero Form. Pay 3 mentals for Moon Girl. Now that we're a champion, draw 3. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Do I like playing Face the Past here as well? I think it's probably all right. Got a lot of thwarting to do. Sure, we'll do Face the Past. Thwart for 2. Face the Past. Ready, draw 3. So if I pay 3 for Peter, then I can play Sidearm and Swing In. Would I rather just play like Maria instead of Sidearm? Maria would be my mental for that though. Oh, but I could just pay whoever there. So Maria, Swing In, or Sidearm, Swing In. I think Maria. Just so nice to have extra blockers. All right. 2 for Maria. Draw. Pay 2 for Swing In. Spending Ghost Spider as a mental. Thwart that down to 2. Confuse, or trigger Spider Camouflage. Confuse Venom Goblin. We get a tough. Spend 3, 1 of each for Peter. So then these 3 are all going to attack Prowler for 5. Spider-Man's going to thwart here. Ready a Web Warrior and thwart here. Well, can't complain about that. I'll end the turn. One threat on the main scheme. We'll clear up a blocker here. We'll block with Maria Hill. She's better to make the call than Moon Girl is. Attack coming in for 1, 2. Just 2. 2 encounter cards. Now we're angry, giving attacks overkill. And speaking of overkill, swinging Assault, the villain attacks gets 1 additional boost card. So because we got the overkill, good thing we've got the tough. So we'll just take it. Comes in for 3, 4. Also reveal this card, 5. But it all goes to the tough. And now we've got 2 of the 3 overkill effects out of the deck. So after Venom takes any amount of damage from an attack, we remove 1 rage counter here. So we'll plan on removing those. Don't think we can go to Alter Ego form. He's going to have too many boost cards. But we'll definitely start by paying 4 for Nick and drawing 3. Well, defense mechanism would get Venom confused for us. But if we flip to Alter Ego, it's still an additional activation would be rough. Command Team actually doesn't look bad here. We've got Nick, who will make it some positive value. Spend 1 for defense mechanism. Spending innovation to heal Peter. Spend 2 for Command Team. So Nick Fury, attack off the tough. Should not give Venom a boost card since we didn't actually damage Venom. Then gonna have potential for Command Team Nick. So I can put 2 attacks into the bell tower, and I've still got 2 more attacks to clear these. So we'll do it that way. These 2 will each attack for 2, but put them both into the bell tower. So that'll go up to 4. Flip it to ringing. Don't give Venom any boosts because we didn't actually attack and damage him. But then Spider-Man will attack for now 3. Give him a boost, remove counters. Ready Miles as a response. Attack again for 3. Remove both of these. Get another boost. After using a basic power, discard this to resolve Spider Camouflage. Save, oops, Nick takes an extra consequential. Save Moon Girl for a block. Although we'll block with Nick first. All right, 1 on the main scheme. Venom attacks, Nick blocks. 3 boost cards. 4, Symbiote Suit comes into play. 5, 6, no overkill. Now this is quite annoying. Enraged Symbiote attacks for 2. Could block with Moon Girl, could take it on the tough. It's a very small attack to take on the tough, which would feel bad. I think the tough is really precious. So I'm going to block it with Moon Girl. And then 2 cards. Another Symbiote. And Improvised Weapons gives an Amplify icon. So, could just play Agent 13. Doesn't really work out to discard this. I'm gearing up to have to block with Peter if I just stay in this form. I guess, no, it's pretty safe to go to Alter Ego. Despite this, he's confused. Because it would be nice to just play a resource generating card. But Agent 13 is kind of a continuous value card in her own right. It doesn't quite work out to play both of these, which would be nice. Man, Helicarrier would just be great value generation. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pay 3 for Helicarrier. Keep Gonki in hand. And plan to play him next turn. That's just the kind of value we need to pull ahead in this sort of game. Attack a symbiote. Attack a symbiote. Which readies Miles. Thwart the main scheme. Flip down. As a response, shuffle a Spider-Man card back. Kind of just like defense mechanism. Or swing in. I just think defense mechanism is a really strong card. Just having it in play on demand whenever we need it. If I do swing in, I might not lose my tough in time to get value from it. And end the turn. Great time for a reinforced suit before Spider-Man is out the door. 1 threat, confused, 2 encounter cards. Gang up surges, friends and family. Increase event cost by 1, discard 1 identity-specific card to discard this as an alter ego action. Shadow of the Past is unfortunately going to surge because we got Prowler in the deck already. So this gets an acceleration token since we are in alter ego. Kind of forgot about this card, didn't realize we could get an acceleration on a side scheme like that. I would assume this still goes away when we defeat this, like this doesn't transfer to the main scheme somehow. Not that hard to beat, but slightly annoying. So that surges into Common Criminal, which surges into Lashing Out. 9 threat side scheme. Same text as Tooth and Nail and Venom. Takes any amount of damage, remove threat from there. I'll just probably let damage take care of this because acceleration icon isn't that concerning. Actually don't have a physical to spend except for Gonki. but I really want to play Gonki. I think it's too good just to play Gonki. What about make the call? Make the call, Professor X or Nick. It's a pretty solid play with command team out. Kind of takes a lot of resources though. Maybe I just do Professor X. But I like but I like the suit too. Okay. Gonna miss playing Gonki. I think it's worth it. So I'm gonna discard Gonki as a physical to deal 3 damage to this, and then draw a card. So I either make the call for Nick or Professor X. And I know for a fact that that defense mechanism is still in here. Got 4 cards left. Need to make sure I get an identity specific card for friends and family. Okay, I'm seeing 11 identity specific cards. That would actually mean all 4 of these are identity specific. Yeah, okay. I think there's one more web shooter in there. 2 web shots. So we'll definitely draw one if we get Nick. So Professor X activates for 2 more than Nick would. But also costs effective 2 more resources. We get the half confuse. I think Nick might be a little better. Okay, I'm going to make the call, paying 4. Had a brief thought of making the call Agent 13. I don't think I like that though. Pay 4, make the call, Nick. Draw 3. I'll discard Web Shot to discard this. Flip to Hero Form. Helicarrier to put Reinforced Suit on Spider-Man. Pay 1 for Defense Mechanism. So Nick will thwart this for 2. Command team, thwart it again for 2. So I can do some damage here. Got Nick for a block. Yeah, let's, yeah, if I attack 3 times, I can discard this. Got a tough ready if we do get the overkill card. Okay, attack for 3. Get a boost. Remove 3 here. An alternative is just saving Spider-Man, because we know I want to eventually win with a big push turn. And being able to command team Spider-Man multiple times is one of the keys to doing that. So maybe let's see how this goes. I think I'm going to save it. We suffer the acceleration here this turn. This will go up to 3. If we draw an advance, it'll go up to 5, 6 plus a boost. So that alone can't advance us. We've seen 0 advances yet. Or that alone can't lose us the game. I think I'm just going to attack. Attack for 3. Boost card. Ready a Web Warrior. Oh, and that removed 3 there. Miles attack for 3 again. Clears this. Gets a boost. And yeah, don't want to trigger this yet. We still got a tough. And end the turn. We run through the deck. Those are boosts. That's an encounter card. So we'll block with Nick. If we get the overkill, not even that bad, because then we know we've got a long way through the deck still where we know we won't be getting overkill. That information will be pretty strong. Oof, bad hand. Okay. 1 on the main scheme. Venom attacks, Nick blocks. So coming in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, but no overkill. Then 2 more encounter cards. Webbed up, stop some attacks. There's advance for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, this is from Prowler's set. Attached to the minion with the highest printed hit points. If you cannot, this gains Surge. Swinging Assault. The villain attacks, give the villain 1 additional boost card. So Spider-Man's last hit point here is 2 valuable, so I think I'll just take this one on the tough. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but all on the tough. Okay, this is not a great turn. I will attack. No, I don't even know if because I got a thwart here. Well, Helicarrier, a web shooter. Definitely can't go to Alter Ego form this turn. We've got 2 Biting Retorts still in the deck and 1 advance. Well, I will go to Alter Ego only because I'm going to flip back with double life. And because it's going to go to waste anyways, I'll Strength for... Oh no, I could discard this. That would be a good thing to do with this turn. So like lead from the front gives me a couple extra thwart there. And I could still spend 3 to discard this. I actually don't have a good physical to use for double life because this is only a hero resource. Or no, I would just use this in hero form. I think the extra ready is better than a little extra stats. So it'll waste the double. I think it'll be worth it. Thwart for 2. And do Defense Mechanism, just because toughs are good. Yep, we'll do Defense Mechanism. Spend a physical for double life, change form and ready. Do my response, so I'll get Defense Mechanism back. I'll flip back as just my normal once per turn flip. We'll spend 1 of each resource very inefficiently. Clear this. And then thwart for 2. Thwart for 2. Readying Miles, and then I will attack, which will remove Webbed Up instead and stun me. So I guess we'll have to go get Spider-Man a second time, but we've got Make the Calls and stuff. All right. 1 on the main scheme. Venom attacks. Gonna block with Spider-Man. Actually, let's think on it again. Pretty good chance I play Defense Mechanism this turn, and might even go to Alter Ego. Okay, I'm gonna take this one on my tough. Resolve this card's when revealed. When revealed, remove 2 chime counters from Bell Tower. If it's on the ringing side, which it is, remove 1 threat from the main scheme. And that attack comes in for 2, hits the tough. 2 encounter cards. Slice and Dice. Prowler attacks the player with the fewest remaining hit points. If no attack was made this way, this gains Surge. All right, Assault. So we get another attack anyways. Could even take this one straight to Miles. We've got full health. We don't want to get... This next encounter card is also an attack. Oh, it's kind of the same. I'm gonna take this for 1/2, put Symbiote Suit into play. Nice call there to only take 2. Okay. And next card. Biting Retort. Venom activates. Each boost card gets an extra boost icon. So even if I block here and this is overkill, I won't die. I can't die just to this because this is 2, 3. Even if that's 3, I'll go down to 1. Oh, shoot. I don't take that damage because I remove counters from here instead. Okay. If I'd remembered that, I might have played differently, but yeah, I've gotten information now, so. All right, that is back flipped. But I did not take 2 damage, which I guess is nice. And then, so I guess the logic might be the same here, just to take this attack. Or just have Spider-Man block it, and then we can make the call for him. Yeah, I better just do that. Spider-Man block. So 1, 2, of course. So that's our overkill attack. So this gets +2 boost icons, and the attack gains overkill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 went into Spider-Man, 4 goes into me. Okie dokie. I'll just attack to remove my stun before I forget. And probably can make the call Peter. Defense Mechanism. Arachnobatics, just to use all my resources. Or no, whoops. Peter, no, suit up. Doesn't really work out with this being a hero resource if I wanted to like suit up for Maria Hill. could just save suit up for next turn. No, that doesn't feel good. Maybe it's not that bad. I either save a card for next turn, or I do a kind of weak attack that uses up a web shooter resource for, I don't know, it's not worth nothing. Spider-Man, or Peter's coming in pretty fresh, so I don't know if I'm in a rush to get symbiote suit on him. I think I'm gonna play this no matter what. Well, no, but I gotta watch my ordering. I could just save Arachnobatics for next turn. Because Venom's got... No, because my plan is to flip and have Venom be confused. Okay. I guess I'll play this Arachnobatics. I'll use all my resources. So I'll pay 3 to make the call, Peter. Attack this symbiote. Ready. Helicarrier for defense mechanism. Attack 2 onto the bell tower. Trigger defense mechanism. Pay 1 for Arachnobatics. Oh, okay. For some reason I was... in my head this was only dealing 2 damage, but I guess it's dealing 5. Okay. So yeah, okay, obvious good choice then. I'll still have this all go here. Need an extra die. And then go to Alter Ego, shuffling back. I guess Arachnobatics, did I say, I might have said Attack Robatics. Arachnobatics is a, I mean, we're not that far away from finishing the game. It's a great finisher card. Sure, let's get Arachnobatics. So I guess we could hit Biting Retort and Advance as our 2 encounter cards. Didn't completely think of that. Even that doesn't necessarily end the game though. All right, end the turn. One on the main scheme. Venom Confused. 2 cards. For Whom the Bell Tolls, we'll remove 2 counters here. It is ringing, so we'll remove 1 threat from the main scheme. And there's Biting Retort, so schemes for 1, 2, 3. Gets a 4th from Biting Retort. This will go up to 5. Okay, now we're in good spot, I think. Yeah, we don't have enough set up, I don't think. to go for the win. It's not the craziest thing. Don't think it might be worth it just to push a lot of damage anyways. We know that a handful, or okay. I mean, we only know 3 of these that aren't going to be overkill effects. Got the tough. 5 counters here. I'll probably start by recovering to be super safe. Yeah, we're going to do a lot of damage here. So is it worth it to play Gonki even? I think not. I want to get that Confuse on there for Arachnobatics. Pay 3 for Professor X, Confuse. And yeah, I've got enough for Web Shot plus Arachnobatics, which is a heck of a lot of damage. So I'm going to flip. Ah, shoot. This first attack is going to retaliate. So it's going to retaliate. It's going to make me lose my tough. Let's not flip quite yet here. Okay, am I crazy? Okay, how much damage actually is this? Flip. Okay. Flip. There's no way for Spider-Man to attack twice here. That's probably a deal breaker. Gonna draw Innovation at some point. I'm playing, of course, I know people don't like this ruling, but when you flip to stage 3, you do take their Retaliate, since Venom stage 3 has Retaliate. And any attack going in would be for 3. I want to play as efficiently as possible. Feels bad to waste an Arachnobatics, though. We could just kind of ease into it, though. Like, we don't have to deal a bajillion damage right now. I could keep Arachnobatics in hand. Do the Web Shot. To advance. We'll get, so this force response here, 2 face down cards if this is the first attack this turn. So if the first attack this turn advances, he gets an extra boost card. So that would be 1, so 2 from the one revealed, 2 from the attack. We know 3 of them are not overkill. Okay. I like this here. So flip, I won't play Gonki. It's a little more, no, it doesn't really matter actually. Okay, web shot including an energy for, including energy from Gonki. So that'll take out this stage. Go to stage 3. Comes in tough. When revealed, we get 2 boost cards. We finish resolving web shot, so which includes doing the Venom Blast ability. So we'll deal 2 damage to Venom, which just removes the tough, and stun. And that special part is not its own attack, so we don't get an extra boost there. Then we resolve the forced response, so we'll get 2 boost cards. And then get retaliated. Or actually, retaliate should have happened before that forced response, but that doesn't make a difference. Oh, okay. I'm realizing this is the right number of chime counters, but I forgot to actually flip that environment. Oh yeah, 20 health on this stage. Okay, so second boost card coming from that forced response. Professor X thwarts for 3. I could even just fire this off here to draw an extra card or an extra new card, just to be the most resource efficient. It's a 9 damage attack. That's for 1 more boost card this turn. I'm feeling all right with the health total here. So let's spend the web shooter for Arachnobatics, dealing 9 damage. 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1. And I don't think I want to push it anymore. So I'm just going to save everybody. Do I ever command Team Professor X to get that down? Versus saving it for next turn. I should have a lot of damage next turn. Because this goes up to 4. If we get a biting retort into a triple boost, that would be a loss. Oh, this is a lot closer than I think. I can actually bring him down to 2. Thwart, ready. Attack, ready. Attack, attack. Would actually bring him down to 2. Shoot, did I miss? Did I miss lethal somehow there? Shoot. Maybe. Yeah, probably, because I didn't think about just thwarting with Spider-Man, which would ready without him taking an additional retaliate. I don't know. Let me know if I missed it there. But as for now, I think it's pretty unlikely that we lose to that. I'd rather save it to try to win this turn. Wish I could have had, like, go for champions this game. Okay, should have good damage here with the web shot. So we'll go up to 4. Professor X will block the attack. So coming in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take 2 indirect damage. So it doesn't really matter. Eight, 9. Yes, no overkill. 10, 11. Oh, I guess I should have done 1 and 1. In my head, I was saying, well, assuming this is overkill anyways, it doesn't matter. But I should have put 1 more on Professor X. And 2 cards. Or no, Biting Retort doesn't scheme anyways. What am I talking about? All right, villain attacks again. I probably just take this. I've got the damage from hand, even if this isn't flipped. So I'll just take this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 gets prevented. Flip back. I'll take 1. Oh, you just can't stop attacking. So if I just basic defend, it'll be 3, 4, max of 7. I reduce 2. So I'm going to basic defend, and I think I have it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Defend for 2, take 2. And then we'll go... I guess I would have actually had to worry about retaliate there. Oh, maybe I should have taken 1... Okay, I think I should have taken 1 more retaliate from Arachnobatics. But anyways, now we've got 2 for web shot, including innovation and including an energy, so we'll heal here. We'll deal 4. Stun, take retaliate. Trigger Venom Blast, deal 2, get that, or yeah, now we get the stun. Attack for 2. Ready. Attack for 2, take a damage, command team. Attack for 2. So there we go. Hope we were clean that time. And yeah, it didn't work out to do it like all in one push there at the end. But I think the more measured approach was right given the situation. Still want to end the game before, you know, the main scheme can pop, you know, fairly easily. If we go to Alter Ego, Overkill Attack can kill us pretty easily. So good to end the game quickly versus Venom. And there we go. Buttoned up one of my misplayed games prior. and got Spider-Ham back in the pool of available heroes for my challenge. I'm not sure when my next gameplay will be. I'm working hard on my next strategy video, part of my 5-part series that I hope to do. Probably looking at about once a month or so. Don't have enough time to fit in another wave before Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so it'll probably just be that one, and then we'll talk some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff. So see you then. Thanks for watching.